We're just gonna grab the client, and then we've been working together for about a little while now. It's a very customized situation, so we're gonna look at a few properties. Some of my colleagues have already taken them out, but we're gonna look at a few more today so that we know we're rounding out and looking at precise things and not just making a decision without getting decent information from the market. You know, sometimes brokers want to force clients into making quick decisions by showing them less. I don't believe that. I believe clients are very smart. Don't overwhelm them by showing them 10 properties per day, but give them properties, areas, communities in bite-sized chunks so that they're making the right decision. My goal is the client invests in the property and we invest in their life and their future. All right, so stick around with me for the day.
So I have a wife and a baby, and we plan on moving here probably within the new year. So my wife would like, she's doing online learning right now, but eventually she would like to work again. And we'd like to have a property that we'd like to purchase either outright or on a payment plan. I'm going to be here for another week or so, and then I'm going back to Canada. Before I get this visa, I'd need to come back to get the health. So while I'm purchasing a property here, or finishing the purchase agreement and taking possession of this property, I can do the health scan and
Look,
the
there
biometric.
are some steps which are done remotely. We can
Oh,
start
yeah,
while
okay.
you're still in Canada. We also accept payments by bank transfer card, crypto, USDT. Like there are variations on this. So we can start some steps while you're outside, and only the visa steps they need you to be here. So once you plan that you're arriving, you will tell me, "Hi Helen, I'm planning to come." So we will make sure that we prepare all your paperwork by your arrival. Once you landed, we will submit the visa into processing, and then I will tell you, okay, now here's the visa part which is issued. Here's this part it's issued, and at this point you have only to go for medical.
Okay. I was talking with Fahd, but this company that we set up, the first year or two might not have any business or
Nobody
invoices.
cares. You don't
Nobody
need
cares.
to do anything. It's not like you have to do anything at all. Some people do it just for the visa purpose.
Okay.
And for 2 visas, this is the best option. If you talk about 1 visa, I would say it could be different. But if we talk about making the routing through your wife to enable her in future to use the license and to start doing her things, then this would be the most beneficial.
Question, Helen. If he got a one visa packet, it would be cheaper than this?
Now there
Or
is
in Ajman,
one
it's
other type of freelance which costs around 16,000 for one visa, but then yearly it will be a bit more expensive. I think it will be like 11.
To
If
renew.
if we talk about Ajman itself, one visa with all charges is around 19. Because here it's the cheapest what you can get now in UAE. The license yearly is only 6,000. Normally 1 year visa, 1 year license will be like 15, 18, 25, depending like what is the authority. Here it's only 6,000 plus some immigration little adds on. So that's why this option it was booming for the past 2 years with COVID. People were just getting allotted for visa purpose or to just do some little things and to have an idea how to, it's easier to sustain than 20, 30,000.
I think, so just now, I'm just giving my opinion as well. I think if a single visa was 19 and there's for 4,000 more you can get an extra visa, I think that's the better thing, because it's no point saving 4,000 dirhams to just then have one visa and then have to sponsor your wife under you. So getting the extra visa option is better. That's number one. Number two, I think you need to think about this, if because she's still in the process of finishing her licensing, and we don't know, like, you know, with for instance, there are some areas in Dubai and the UAE government regulates like nutritionists and stuff like that. So you need to think if she's going to be a director in a nutritional company or something like that. Like, I don't want that kind of, I don't want it to be difficult for that company to get approved. I want like a simple category that's easy for them to approve.
I mean,
Do you
if she
understand what I
has
mean?
any type of certificate, not mandatory as a university diploma, but maybe something in between,
easy?
usually they allow it because they made it easy.
Can a person travel out until the Emirates ID comes back?
Until Emirates ID, yes, but it has to be visa stamped. in the
Visa stamp, so
passport.
you're free to travel.
Yeah.
But the Emirates ID, when it comes back, who collects his Emirates ID? Or he comes
This
back
is
and
the
collects
part
it?
which is actually at the moment updated. We
Okay.
still don't know because they started 2 days ago.
Okay.
Normally it would arrive to our PO box, so you wouldn't do anything with that, and you can travel once visa is stamped, and then once Emirates ID arrives, you will just be notified from us. Here's your scan copy. You want to have original? Let us know where to send it or come to collect the original. In COVID times, usually we don't prefer to send it because it could not arrive to the destination. But when it comes to, let's say, the newest updates, which you ask about, they started doing some new system, and we still didn't manage to figure out in 2 days how it will be, because they're trying to make the personal delivery to people so that the ID is delivered to the person of the Emirates ID.
Are they trying to go digital now?
They did, you know, they
But it didn't
did.
happen.
There is the application where you can download and you can use it as a valid Emirates ID. But the thing is that there is a physical card. They have changed the interface of it. It looks absolutely different now.
Right.
My colleague just received the card for
Right.
the baby, so it looks really different than before. And they
Okay.
try to input the vaccination information so that it's
Okay.
readable. So
Okay.
there are some updates, but we don't know how the cards will be delivered at
Fine.
that stage. Hopefully, we still can get
When
it.
it comes to your PO box, and he doesn't need to be in the country, he can
Yeah.
travel.
Yeah.
So that's okay.
This is a perfect scenario, but what the updates they are trying
Fine.
to do?
Last question. Just,
Yeah.
I know you suggested Ajman. Would you, as an expert, suggest you do Ras Al Khaimah free zone?
We
as well.
do.
Is that better or this is better?
It will be a little bit more expensive.
Okay.
And I don't see the reason why we would do, because if we go for
Just a
freelance route there, it would need the degrees legalized. So we
Okay.
would have to go for the standard company formation. And if we talk about standard company formation, the cheapest would be starting from 15,800, and this is only the license part.
Okay.
Hey guys, so what you've seen is you've seen a couple of minutes of footage of a full day with clients. These are clients who are exclusively engaged with me and my company. We give them a VIP service. We call it the 5-star service package work with the FD Global Properties team. We do a lot of pre-work before we go into the field so that we're very efficient with what we're seeing, what we're showing the client. And what you've seen today is several paths to the property viewings, and there's some parts to actually getting his visa questions, and you know, is he going to form a company to get his visa or do an investor visa, which are several options in Dubai that you need to essentially evaluate to make sure you're making the right decision when you're starting out. So that's what's been. For more similar content, hit me up in the comment section. Tell me what you would like to see in the future. It'll be my pleasure to actually make it for you. Ciao for now.
Okay guys, so thanks for watching. My name again is Fahd Dawood. I've been doing this for 14 plus years. I started in 2006 in Toronto, Canada, and since 2007 I've been doing this in Dubai. I generally talk about real estate, your life, my life, and our path to allowing financial bliss coming to us. If you want to work with me, such as buy a property in Dubai, or you need general advice, you can hit me up on in the contact form below. If you've liked this video, I'd appreciate if you subscribe, press the bell icon, and hit the like button and share it with other friends. Ciao for now.